So, and I think we can start. It's going to be our second game. Team Gorilla against Team Net Wizards. And the first team everybody introduced, the Green Gorillas. And we see at the start, several of them ready ahead. It looks like very similar to his face, might be mistaken, but doesn't really matter. And then we go for the next team. Everybody welcome the blue-orange guys, Team Net Wizards, or the opposing side. And I think Generally Fadil from Dynamo decided to probably join Team Gorilla. And let's see, as you see, Kayumov Emil is no longer presented at the draft of Net Wizards, and I think we was transferred back to the old team. And as always, but I don't see anybody else playing for Gorilla team. So the 5 players probably are about to play without their substitutions. So that's why they keep on forgetting. And I think we can say, you can see on the screen that GFC is sponsoring and providing equipment and providing gym for our legionnaires from different countries to work out and keep their health on a proper level. Once we go for the game, we will try to see what is going to happen across the stage with Jangirov Ustam, Bael Nogoybaev. Who else is there? Nogoybaev Timur, Bektenov, Belek. Shabdobaev Daniel, I think he's not in the game for now. On the bench, we see. I don't see Kamil Masidov as well. Probably standing somewhere behind, but it is him. Yeah, it is him. I didn't recognize him. I didn't see him for a while in his uniform. He'll be ready to go full ahead, and Bektenov trying taking an interest pose. Probably. Just like in American football, you guys know, when they kneel down almost low to the ground. Masidov Kamil will try to score, bounce pass to Nogoybaev Timur. The referee stayed on the court and created sort of issues. Bektenov, ball tossed outside. Luckily it doesn't hit anybody else except for the players. The action is still happening on the entire court. Warfare is about to move on. Right, I think it will be hard for Gorillas taking the game without their benches. Oh, at least one more substitution is joined. And yeah, I think it's Generally Fadil who will play, try to defend the logos of Gorilla. And yeah, let's see what could be there about this. Nogoybaev Timur about to play with Bektenov on the soul of Digmanship. Nicely played, overly proved, and created sort of nice obstacles and issues. By Telegun. Passes outside to Sanov. Still playing the passes himself, but everybody else, the weak side, taken, like, partly taken, in my opinion. Let's pick up as a up. Can he get the pass? But he provides a screen to everybody else. Almost thrown ball. Look close. The ball has to be recovered back and then played on the upper beat series. They maybe tried this. They might try it several more times. Trying a windmill. Again, they missed it, couldn't score anything. Net Wizards gained 2 points only, which is not a lot on against Korea. Let's see how they're about to play. We hope they will play as hard as they play against any other team. Back to the gun. Just attempted to have a usual cut on 3. Of course, it is no longer presented at the game. Alright, tries to seizure paint. Nogoybaev Timur swings it on the weak side. One more shot is necessary to score this up. Has to wait until everyone else can come close inside. Then, of course, there will be a free throw on the violation. think they understand it themselves that it is always challenging, I think, to beat the team you're playing against, especially when you know that they're playing ahead above, like one level ahead, one level above the start of this. So it's always tense. It's always tense. It's hard to keep any opposition against those teams, and then I think I would find it very hard while playing against them. Might even forget of what could happen on the entire court. Again, still stays in the arc. Can play the full upper bits. Of course, Bektenov swings, provides a layup, quickly ends the sun and provides a real good game. 7-21. 5 points for NetWizard, 0 for Gorilla. Gorilla couldn't score anything from the start, which is not a good thing for them. This is a dampened shot, went too high in my opinion. Again playing, a slight dribbling. Full ahead and rush, Masitov, play the pass off the board. They could try something else, pass break, they're afraid, they're back to the gun. Trying to give everything, pull ahead, and go back to Moon. Can maybe give an attempt on covering him back. Slightly took it back, Bektenov. Again, the dribble is next to the arc. Might stop. Decided not to, I guess. His own decision, in my opinion. Then right hand, he tries to swing all the way around inside. Will get prepared to make one more shot, and then it is already close. Now go back to Timur. Time to score. Did score 3 points. Almost went lower than he expected. Couldn't change the situation. Asanov against Jangirov. Jangirov, I think, wanted to block shot, which was a very successful defense in my opinion. And again, their playback. Prepares dark. Attempts 3. Still 0. Gorilla can't score a single ball, I guess. It's like sort of a curse, or maybe something even worse on them. Of course, when teams are cursed, it is always challenging and hard. Bektenov can roll over and get prepared for the Ishians, and I think Uzbekov Azamate stayed too close, didn't let him perform the shot. That's why the referee calls for the whistle. A release, I think, will be there. Not a shot, but like that was a sportsmanlike, so that's why it all was fine. In the key, you find no obstacles. Let's see. They'll get prepared for the release. After the release, it is important to keep teams on a right track. Yes, it is not the easiest. It is not the easiest in the games to go for the proclamation. Once they forget about them, they might get on repeating fails. It can go over without a chance to stop it back. I would make the same thing. And yeah, right, I think would do the same thing. That's why I kind of still cheer for the fair basketball, where teams try to play for the just and keep on making those beautiful moves in those games. Might be afraid, if I'm there to recall, might try to guess their prevalence, their assurance about it. It's all about a single thing, because Amat again tries the other right hand. Of course, doesn't work at all. They're calling a timeout, but they decided to take a step for a while and keep on going over one more shot. I think I'll do the same thing. Free throw line. City. Right. There's the 5 minutes left. The first 5 minutes don't really pass quick. They played over 10 minutes by now. Maybe they could try some fast moves. They still can wait. Can they actually try this over? Can they try to debate this up? The camera is then clear to the players. Now go back to them again. Play the pass. Trio didn't work at this point. Bektenov can raise his hands, try to block. Both of them couldn't do anything on this. And Ozanov easily found that gap in defense. Masudov wants to give drive along.
fault by the Speaker of the Monarch. I think second time. Of course, he grabs great rows to my seat of commute, and of course he has to use this chance. Don't really make any of the other mistakes in there. 4 minutes 30 seconds. Has to kneel down, perform a shot, and good performance. Still out, and finally Gorilla scores 2 points, and Net Wizard has only 8 for now. Svetov couldn't score the last one, then get a first down. Okay, nicely take the ball away from them, and this is a fast break occurrence. Whistle stops everybody else. And I guess a release will be given to Gabriela. Yeah, he'll start from the mid-court. Still dangerous because after the release they have more options because all the defenders are established in the positions they already wait, and then they don't have to run and fast break. No longer in. The assurance. They try to step back. Generally Fedin has to run full ahead. Maybe he can try to pick and stop. What a block shot by Sanov. Like literally didn't let anybody else to get inside. After the gun. Received the pass. Can try to defend it better. No look pass wanted to be given. Bad decision in my opinion. Didn't really concentrate and focus on it. Just tossed it out. Please don't concentrate back there enough. Okay. Was aiming at 3. They have to release again off the baseline. 3 minutes 43 seconds. Still a lot for the advantage of this game. They have to put much more effort in my opinion. About to the gun, gave the pass in the arc. They still stay away side and of the board. Oh, what is this game? So many mistakes. They just keep on losing their points. Movements, attacks, just for nothing. Very clumsy game in my opinion. Finally, good 2 points brought by. But I still think that this game is a little clumsy because look at their movements where they can easily score. They don't try to cut. I think he needs a screen and get up. They can play pick and roll. Why he doesn't try to take that decision, but he did score on the layup. Helped his teammate to finish the move and didn't even stop on this. Can wait for a little while. After the gun, I think he's preparing to perform the attack. I think he kind of predicts the movement. Shushkanov Semyon has to outside and preparing. Pass full ahead. Masitov, of course, won't make even a single mistake on this. 12-4 and only 2 points. 2 successful attacks by Gorilla, as you understand. So, yeah, very bad result for Gorillas on doing this. They had to be much more confident practicing this back, because otherwise you see it is going over from the start. They keep on making same usual mistakes. It's like they don't even want to wait anybody else on the entire high backcourt. From behind, he still can do a lot, and then no more practice to be given. Kiribeka Timila decides to not to jump, and of course Jangirov will score this 2 minutes 20 seconds of the Diashon, and that's a lot. That's a lot of advisory. That's a lot of that's a lot of bravery in my opinion. Of course, such way they are not reliable for making those mistakes. Stay at the backcourt, they can finalize the move and try it over. Try it just one more single time. Can play the weak. Simon stays outside. He expected a pass to Arbite to the gun. Sanov, his time to make the shot. 3. Missed. Jangirov found the rebound. Time to go for their own chance. Bektanov shouldn't make any mistakes. Rush the paint zone. Gains a fall and 1. Beautiful move. Good at that point. It will be third point. 15-16 in case if he scores, and it's a lot of drop in my opinion. So let's take a close look at them, and then let's see how it can be directed. So right after taking it, they had to be more real. Reliant upon this. Gave the pass to Sanov again from the arc. He's preparing. It's like he kind of knew off the start what would be the end. Overrated. The first period isn't ending. Minute and a half. Successful. Back to the gun. His chance for it at least rebound, and the ball still stays in the court. They still have a lot of chances to play this back and try for advisory. He gives a right hand before he might stop upon the litter. He is right under the rim. Looked impossible, however, a beautiful one. Tying the laces. Stop for a little while and then come back. Once they're ready, that's a perfect time. That's a perfect time to elaborate on this. Can he raise any other hands I have? Don't forget about this, and Jangirov is down. A good choice. A very good choice in my opinion. Even though they might forget, they could forget about this. They still kept on concentrating. 30 points and over. This emulation, 8 points, 19 for Gavrila. Already 10. And Gavrila, I think, like almost didn't score anything for this 10 minutes they played on the court. 20.9 seconds left, and shot violation will be turned off after the release from the baseline. And I think if there is no pass break and no steals, then this is how it's going to end up. They don't understand, they want to take the ball to anybody else. Right, the plays crossover, step back, fakes on the shot. Didn't score last 3 seconds. Gotta toss it from the midcourt because it's gonna be late soon. Buzzer. He took it for too long. This is the end, and see you after 2 minutes.
Что, реально?
Да, ты реально пришел.
Приходится ездить на выходные, жарко же.
Плохо, что камера без вентилятора.
Но у нас есть.
Даня, Сёма, смещение.
Finally there, ready to move on and a full advantage against forwarding. 3, no more 3, I think. trade positions have already been spotted, and the take again a layup. Still stays as close as he could ever be, but finalizing the point, he lost the advantage. By the end in the arc and both in the paint zone, the three defenders at the same time trying to probably block shot the player, they lost this advantage. They concentrated all players in one spot, and it gave a lot of problems against everybody else. And about to see the free throws. Too many bounces given, and I think that's the worst decision taken for both. And as you see on the screen, Net Wizards might lose the advantage of the start, and let's go for all in all. They take the free throw one more time. Take no more dissimulation, and then that's still close. The mid-court cross. Then get off the scrum, and did a lot of job on the center positions. Fast break, the ball goes from side to another, and just like the ping pong they're playing in table tennis. Swing against Shushkanov, didn't let anybody else enter it, and a shot produced, nothing scored. Played a lot, what an assist given by Shushkanov Semyon, and by the end they couldn't score anyways. Of course, just the usual shot, where you usually don't make any other mistakes. Still finds its autographs. 8 minutes 50 seconds. Can't have fully play this back and then try the refraction. 24 seconds shot clock violation has been expired less today because probably they look at the game clock and take control over the game's possession a little more. Back to the gun, plays under loss, back screen provided the loss, and after the steal it's time to go in a swing. A full layup by Kamil Mesitov. They quickly finish it. 23 points against them, still a lot. Chris back up to Milan, plays the chest pass. They will wait a little more, and then maybe now they can do it. Shushkanov gave it on a fast break alone. He knew that he can give a hook shot, and he does give it. And now if I discuss the game, for example, the game tactics, plan strategies, it's not something new for all of us, because we all feel the same thing. Neither trying to gain advantage, lost the pass and lost the pace in the game. So I think they played a very big joke with them. By one team foul, each team holds by one team foul and 2 timeouts possessed. They are not rushing to take timeouts, in my opinion. Probably now. 7:50. The goal and all, they can try this bait up. Overall, the quick ring, and then Big Ten of Bilek, I think, will be responsible for making that shot. At the second shot, I think the players jumped ahead. Maybe they were trying to cover this back. And if you look at the score and if you look at the screen of what is happening in their court, Net Wizards for now playing maybe less defensively. You see the fast breaks end up successfully. The other fast break, and that's successful for Gorillas. This is what they should be giving to the opposite team. Yeah, Jangirov found a nice open spot under the rim in the key and added 2 more points on the reveal. A beautiful perform, kinda doesn't want to wait anybody else in the cross season. By one fall they hold each team. They try to stick to the main positions of the entire, not a single timeout taken away from them. So I think that's why they'll just have to come back around to the offense side, and we'll wait before it may gradually simplify it. Yeah, again, easy, and I think not something we expected off the start. Usually we'll play the same games. I can't say it's pretty interesting to enjoy this out, but less than 7 minutes left of the entire. Again, through Kyrgyzbekov Milan, they decided not to implement the attack, but Uzbekov Azamat was more prepared at this position. Jangirov will stomp. Full advantage taken in the arc, and then will go for the better across. 3 taken, Big Ten have time to swing, and he gets 3 points finally. He feels more confidence on his shooting, and they just have to repeat it over and over. 15 points lead. It's not a lot, because second period, the first half is not the easiest ones for everybody. They're not so warmed up and not ready to play it until the end. After the gun, step back, can play the crossover, screen. Screen provided. He's in the elbow. And missed it. What a bad gaming for now today for Arbeit. Telegon has to give more focus on the balls and maybe wait until someone taller can come up for the rebound. Bektanov again plays the bounce pass with Jangirov. Makes the other mistakes, not like the last time, but still keeps on finding this open spots, the free spots where he can rush without gaps. Asanov. Good try. Unfortunately, he couldn't do anything about this starting the last move. And checking stats, I'm kinda convinced of what is happening on the entire game court. They go for the toss in the paint, and from the paint they go for the dribblings. Maybe I'm not gonna be the last person to say this, but it's allowed. Arbaev again in the paint alone. But 3 defenders were trying to block him. One more shot by Victor Milan. A very weird position of shooting, like he bends down. Yeah, bends back, like it's kind of sitting backward, sort of this. I didn't really get it. Screen. Masirov looking for again the open gap spot. The arc is possible this time, but on the weak side, Masirov fully open, time to score. Jangirov off the board, gains an and one. Beautiful move. Today I think he is using Bektanov's magic. 2 points are counted and here counted, and there will be one more shot given by Svatkovsky. You guys see the sponsorship by Megaline provides us the picture for you in the frame, so you could enjoy the games online, especially during pandemic and such things. Again in the paint, Bektanov was looking for the fall, finds this up, and I think quite happy about it, because again they gift him 2 free throws. Free throw line. Alright, 2 both in a row without making mistakes. Bigger result in my opinion. Again, Gavila stayed behind. They kind of do predict what's gonna happen in the end, and if I did release again for Gavila. Cross almost lost his chance for shooting. Whoa, Spekov has him up. Nice, found the chance. Out of all of them reminds me of the youngest gorilla, you know, who's like a little brother. Like too cute it looks, you know, for him. So like little gorilla, the youngest gorilla of whole tribe, and he does score it. Like, you know, a kind guy in their family, so it reminds me of this kind gorilla in their family. Only thing I can say about him, can he give a bounce pass? Any other screen to weak side, again they take it. Try a lot. Not enough for now. Bektanov again. Elbow bounce pass, want to give to Jangirov. They play the same strategy. Substitutions, I guess. Yes, there are. Yes, there are the substitutions of back to the ground. Joining this back. Yeah, I think they are trying to play pass a lot. Shushkanov Simeon, time to score 3. Of course, Shushkanov won't miss. He usually, I think, scores like on average 3 to 4 in a row. Time to score. Well done. Again, tried to go for the crossover behind his defender. Lost it, but still gives a lot of attempts. Still cannot get. What is the plan on Gorilla for now? It's always the same, like from the beginning. But once they finish the game up, and the Wizards start playing very differently. I think defense is what they're screaming to each other. Yeah, look for pass again. Of course, the release is going to be fronted to net Wizards. A good chance for
Repeated attack within 13 seconds. Nice. That's a nice scoring. 41 to 25. 16 points lead. Can grow depending on how the Wizards are going to perform. The better they play, the easier it gets for everybody else. Enough. Can he go for the capture? And then try. And if I did again in the paint, lost it. Bad control of the ball. I think it has to be more focused on everybody else. Maybe they're trying to switch on Victiano. Victiano tries one more three peek and then he does peek the other three. This is kind of similar today. They look on a good mood. And look for shooting, I think, is also presented at the court. Masiyedov step back, can raise his hands. Of course, easily blocks him. We saw the ball dumped into his hands. He kind of again in the drive alone. Arbatologan missed it. Less than 2 minutes. Once we forgot how to make the attacks, they will have to concentrate on repeating the same things. Within 1 and 5, the end of the first half is almost soon. And if I did intentional fall, yeah, I guess so. He made it intentionally just for the purpose of taking a little break before they can repeat. Nice bounce pass given to Jangirov. Whoa, he kind of stole this small tunnel in between. Gave it off the ground and it was successful anyways. Good thing to observe is that from 3 they try it. Bait to surf over. The pass is provided to Victiano. Gave it out very far. This is gave it very far from everybody else, but they take time out in the end. Minute 20 seconds. Almost the end. Almost the end. 46 for Net Wizards, 25 for Gorilla. And 20 is by the door. 21 actually to be more precise, because Becca Milan makes one more shot this time. Randomly scores 3 points because you see that's a lucky shot rather than just a skill. Plays within the legs. You can try to play it from behind. Finally, direction and Jangirov was strong beat score. Before making it, it has to be more confident about this, more reliable. 34 seconds left before the end of the first half. And surprisingly for everybody else, 2 periods, even against Gorilla team, passed them quickly. Victiano, fully ahead. I think found a fast break, fakes on the pass behind the back. Gave a nice hook shot. 15 seconds. They have to look at the game clock. Yeah, they'll have to look at the game clock because if they forget about this 24 seconds of violation, will deprive them of the points. Last second, time to shoot, buzzer. That's the end of the first half.
Once they start, we can try to predict or assume who might win. 50 to 27. They can put into it and maybe try to take full domination on the court. And of course, you see a fall. A fall occurred means they're about to perform the free throws and will be given chances over and over. Take by bait attempt. Again, this time they cannot put payment fall. It was done by the opposite team. Concussively found that shot. 9 minutes 50 seconds. And once the period is running, they fully went inside. Amir Dikshinbekov, I think, playing at the same squad draft. They also forgot it off the start. Jangirov can give it earlier before it may end up on the other side of the court. Well taken again. We see the three weak sides for Gorillas. Most of them were concentrated mostly to the center. Pick that up. Good rebound. Can give the bounce pass. Almost saved it. Still, he's available for the passes. Pushes away the defenders and finalizing the move with 2 points. It's a lot of job in my opinion. Of course, trying it over. So, one space stop. Second time it shall not work. A chest pass given from above. They head this up. Again, the arc is full. Taking no more prohibition. Kirill will try to attack over. But Net Wizards are doing it, I think, better. Even in defense and offense at the same time. Release for Gorilla. Let's pick up as a mat. He was open, he was running and decided to not to pass on him. Well down, Osama 15 minutes. Another 2 points, 52-30. That's 22 points. Nice pass behind the back by Masita. What an assist given. And double is by the corner for him. He scores over 10 and I think something close to 10 of this kind of assist I saw on Kamil Masitov. He can actually, I think. Whoa! Block shot by Jangirov. A pure block shot and didn't wait anyone else behind the back corner. So that's why they kind of left it on the full side. They kind of removed the bracket. Oh, the swinging. They maybe change this back and then we'll get on trying this on overblade. 7 minutes 53 seconds. And they imply or justify somebody else on the improv. So that's why I think I will try to maybe tell you and share the moments what they could do and what did not happen in the end. Ready to move on. Generator Jin holds the ball. He's the main player for now. Catch this up in the arc. He is from a 3-point line. Can try to guarantee the points as long as they go for defense. Jangirov too far. The rebound and full ahead. Masitov in the paint. Right hook shot. Finished. It's like lightning strike. Went through everybody. They couldn't even manage to react on it. That's actually bad timing in my opinion. They just catch them on bad timings where they could try something else. Outside, Generiv Adil, 2 steps. Prompted back, Masitov. Ark has to stop earlier. Pushes away, Generiv Adil. Did score, of course. Using his physical advantage. And absolutely okay to do so.
All the players are here. There the total fine. That's fine. Standing. Still captain doing the same thing. Can play the passes outside. Still a lot to be retained. Only if you did fail. The danger from behind. Decides to perform 3. Well done. To the receive, and I think something close to 30 points. Net Wizards fully destroying Gorilla. We see a total domination by the team. Can the extra try a lot again? The screening. Try to step behind. A little bit left before they can go contagiously. Didn't give ball to anybody else. Struggle and release will be given to Dance, I guess. I think we take the possession. I think they'll be ready to start going very soon. 6 minutes left. Alright, Big Dano is waiting for the screen. Once it's ready, lost the ball. Masitov, I think, in the key was waiting and expecting the pass. Nice, almost Big Dano stole it. Otherwise, Telegon also jump, dive for it. Nogabayev Timur will try to stop it. But of course, they are playing 2 against single player. Wouldn't finish in his favor at all. No goal for skating to step up and try a lot. Stealing the key, the Panthership also didn't stop from the same position. I was expecting maybe a different game once it started, but knowingly they do break the rules, feeling that it is getting to the very important angle of them. A very, very supportive gameplay might be up there. I think they don't want to bring them to 30 points, so that's why they just hold it. Oh. They played too close, I think. The elbow, I think he hits him with the elbow, and everything's over the line. It's just a game. Of course, such things happen a lot in that court. Started off the bench. Nogabayev Timur, I think, trying to block the ball. Well, now he doesn't understand how he is mistaken about this. He could be wrong. It's still fine. The ball in possession. Is he going to make the shot one more time? Again, takes the 2 brave step. Makes his team jump for rebound. Nothing 10. Generally Fadil can play the pass. Above to the gun. For now, he's still in the key. Mr. Tula, what a low shot. Generally Fadil can play the pass. Okay, to allow 330 zone. In the key again. They missed how many attacks they gave to this team. Nogabayev Timur will be alone. Of course, find no offense in this. 4 minutes 30 seconds. 60 points already gained by Net Wizards, team doing completely a good job. Increased a lot since the last season. And we remember when before Net Wizards felt a lot of pressure on playing such things as Gorilla and on. But today we see they are pretty competitive with all other teams. Couldn't catch this up. Of course, not his own mistake. Might try to block shot. Very good defense provided by Masitov. Kind of feels the danger and knows that there is one more defender behind. Fakes on the shot, bounce pass. Again, they play through Jangirov. What a good combination. Always works. Never make mistake on doing this. 3 minutes 50 seconds. Last time provided. Generally Fadil can wait. Play the pass. The chest pass is provided. Keep all the way upside down and the finger not. Ball. They kept on trying. Bektanen is quite tired, so Masitov has to hold the ball along and with it. Against him, Nogabayev Timur, a very bad pass given. He knew there was behind the back to Lagun. Generally Fadil has to play the passes from behind. 2 steps outside. No, made another mistake in a row. Generally Fadil has to be more motivational about this, knowing his own capacity and abilities. He has to adjust it to his team. Masitov raise the hands. Will try to perform one more shot. Instead, of course, Fadil was trying to catch it. Bekhanov was holding it high because he doesn't want anybody else to catch this bag. Bekhanov, so they can give the drive, and my guess, full count again, the free gap spot, scores 3. 31 points lead. Finally, it is by the corner. They found it. They found this tough issue. 2 minutes 30 seconds, and I think by then they take one more time out. It's 31, so has started the third period. Yeah, this is where they're about to finish it. This game and losing against Net Wizards. Of course, Net Wizards are playing all tough game like this. They practice a lot with each other. We feel a very good team play combinations and a lot of communication played. If again you see the triangle created on this stage. Looks very similar in the paint. He does a slam dunk. I think happy himself. What a move. What a move. And unexpectedly that has happened. Nobody has expected it. Quite happy about it themselves. Play. Does in the air. I think wanted to give it ways. No landing. Again, played brilliant passes. Jangirov finds, always finds the spots and players, his teammates throughout the whole entire game, giving him brilliant assists. He's quite happy about it. He can implement these things. Of course, Jangirov is pretty tall to perform the shots. Bekhanov tries to block. He fell. There could be a pass, the possibility of the pass quite high in that position. So I kind of didn't make a mistake, I guess, in doing so. Masitov. And off a full run it. Not late. Still enough time. On the weak side, finally he swings it. Not late. Can expect for several more minutes before hitting it again. Back spine, fast break, final occurred. Oh, wanted to slam inside himself. Real high it will from above. However, not enough as we see from now. Jangirov gets the other two. Fight for the rebound. Still stay. 15 points on. Someone tries to cover him back. 53 seconds left of the entire third period. And the last 10 minutes are about to start soon. So that's why they try to keep this out. And once they forget it back, they also forgot on the which we might go for resumption re-simulation. They go for Kendavity, and then once they stop, 30 seconds, the Wizards will give their last one in a row. 4 they can be given very soon. Bekhanov, I think, has to score 3 points, and they'll complete it with 40 points lead. Still a lot, in my opinion. Jangirov has to be more attentive. Again, pass inside. Make any mistakes. Rebound. They're asking everyone to take the rebound. Can play the pass.
Shishkanov, Masitov, last 5 seconds left. Weak side, fully taken, no, didn't score. One more shot, buzzer. Time to score, and then this is the end of the period. Shishkanov scores 3 points. Exactly 40 points lead ended up in favor of Net Wizards. Finally can move on, 9:50. Those are the last 10 minutes of the game series number 2. And as you see, we remember the last one where Shishkanov Simeon scored 3 points, of course. Masitov tried a very good attempt, and before it was late, he gave actually a nice pass. And at the buzzer shot, Shishkanov scored 3 important points, made it 4 to lead, and I think again, just like it happened to Legends, absolute domination. Asian Tigers also trying to play against Legends had the same issue and same challenge, but Net Wizards, I think this time they kind of felt this full tension of all the grades. Net Wizards, the last time they met with Team Nitro and Dynamo, when they faced, how to say, those issues, Evgeny Pekhov, I think made an important appointment of taking all the players forward ahead. The arc is taken. Whoa, bounce pass almost! Unfortunately, there was no slam dunk, close again. 8:45 left. Weak side. Is it going to be a slam? No. They try it over and over and then just losing, I think, a lot of energy. Finally, Jangirov returns. Again, has to find his open spot where he can give the pass. Bounce pass was close. Off the leg of Bekov. That's why the pass will be given outside. Jangirov. A lot of chances. Okay, run back to the ground. Terminate by Jade, I think. Rush gives the bounce pass, start back to the gun. Try to play off the board. Oh, he makes mistakes. The easiest point that he could score, he missed them. Can they play passes? Does he count it? 42 for now. And it might grow up to 50. St. Wizards are about to perform their best game now. Right. There shall be defense until the end. They should understand that this player is very dangerous for them. 750. 750 is still allowed to cover the specs. 76 to 36. Bektanov give the bounce earlier before the release. Open gap spot for Jangirov. He screens this.
That's screen. Oh, what a fast break. Damn it. Oh, that's a light slam. No luck, just an easy thing for them, I guess. Still can play. The pass out. Trying to meet them. From beginning, another fast break. Dangerous. How come he did manage to go? Try to go a very good defense of the upper spine. Again, the hook shot. Whoa, this time Jangirov first time makes mistakes on catching the key pass. Genevieve plays again lower. A lot should be given. It's the weak side pass. He might score a shadow off the board. Not enough, I guess, for now. Bektanov has to run his own advantage. And Arbayev bouncing back to the block. We saw there was a shot produced. Of course, not counted because whistle was there. On offense, in my opinion. Passes outside. And again, dangerous. They'll have to block shot somehow. Otherwise, they might get serious consequences. 6 minutes left. Exactly 6 minutes, I think, to finish the series up. And then in the fourth period, they have to be even more active, I guess. They can grow it. They can grow their own 50 points lead. They try hard. Those attacks again easily went inside the paint. Phillies will be given anyways to Net Wizards. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left. It takes them a lot of seconds before giving this probation. Exactly, 5 on the 5th second, he entered it up. And overall, 10 seconds, I think, to make this certain attack. 9 seconds, arrived to the gun, finally tossed it. They could finish it. 14 seconds took this time. 12 seconds on average, from 10 to 12 seconds it takes for both teams just to complete the attack. Try to give it behind, arrived to the gun's back. Luckily they didn't cross and they're playing an obvious outlet. Has to catch the pass. They have to catch the pass, otherwise they'll down to mid at the fence side. Again, half of the period has passed. They're trying to screen out back to the gun again at the weak. Still try a lot. 1 more 3 produced. This time, nothing scored. Bektanov was trying to save it, but again, I guess the list will be given to Net Wizards. Fell down opponents and the players. Someone forget about this. 36 now, decreased from 40 to 36. Okay, squeezed in between 2 defenders at the same time. Still, I think they still are able to pass it outside. They're not willing to wait, and maybe they don't have to bait each other on these falls. Again, looking from one to another to try to pass. A lot of challenges in my opinion. And who is this? Nuya. Junior playing against him. Bektanov plays it very low. Can't get for the screen against Jangirov. There is another whistle in my opinion. What's wrong with him? Just play the passes. What's wrong?
Usual passes and then
Nothing more. 4:30, is it a lot? Let's see how it can be performed. 3 not gained. Of course, Net Wizards will just run for the full attack. Rush and a fast break and time to score. Yeah, will be easily scored. 78 to 40. I think 40 will stay the same. Can't really say for now. Are they going to make it 50 points lead? But the Villas, knowing they don't take them out, I mean, they do understand there is no necessity because it is quite hard. It's quite hard to do anything in this situation where nothing else can be changed. They can't score any points. They try it over and over. Keeps on going same way, but it ends up with the same scenario every time. Finally, gain it. They do finally gain this ball disappointment. And first time I see Gorilla making just a few falls per game. I think it's already a good improvement for them. Because before we used to see so many flaws preferred by them and always we correct them feel very, very bad. So even all the way upside down, I might compare those teams. For example, Net Wizards are very good at defense, especially playing the key. Key is their concentration attack. And last second was there for the expiration. Almost end this up. 3:28. Within those minutes, they still can give a lot of practice. The other numbers compared to each other shall not forget upon this. 3 minutes. To another 5 seconds left, and the whole games usually don't take this much time. Even after the comparison, 2:55 seconds left, 2:53. While comparing, they always understand themselves that it is hard to come back when you know that your opponent is much tougher, much stronger, much more practiced than you. So there was the issue. Jangirov, is he going to perform a 3-pointer? Is he going to lead the players? Try it. We'll hit off the back spine. They can do a lot of job and then might just go for that position. I mean, at least this is what I would recommend them. 80 to 42, you see guys, that's a lot of domination by Net Wizards. I feel like they don't even feel the opponent on playing this game, so that's why I think if you guys cheer for Net Wizards or you cheer for one of these teams, you always know how they play, and they can finally release everybody, the whole bench from the court and let them play just like Legends do practice. They let their least picked players to play 24 second shot clock violation. Stops them up. So release, they come back. Alright, a slam dunk. I don't think that was necessary at this point. But pretty usual. That's why we'll just keep on watching work with the next moves. Can play the bounce. The arc. Jangirov again decides to pick the weak side. That's where my seat of Kamil, I think, was the closest to the rim. Then if I do, time for his start over, time to score 3. Again missed it. Looks like he is quite nervous about the opponents playing against him. Close and almost the end. Single minute left. Right, 50 points. Net Wizard there, I think they're about to smash those last attacks. Yeah, I think they won't really pay much of attention to the opponents. Again, back end of to score. Timers by the end. They also finish on this. And yeah, the more we observe, the easier it will be for us to retake. 34 seconds and a whistle. What's wrong?
Why is it going so slow by the end?
We do understand how they can play and what games they can show, but they're a lot worse than usual. We play the passes Big 10 of 25 seconds left. 23, I think, by the door is to be demolished, and then can anyone screen this out? 20 seconds within the a full possession takes even more time, in my opinion. So this is why. Cambriel, replay payment. Passed outside. Masita from Bektenov, and they won't stop on dribbling yet, decided not to. I thought it's going to be usual dribbling. 2 seconds left, 24 second shot clock violation. Ball has to be given to the opposite side. Alright, 6.4. Right, pass given, they can just play the dribble. Can't really get what they're performing the shots, and this is the end. Welcome to the second game, the last end. Net Wizards, the easy game for them, I guess, today. So we are waiting for the third.